Hello, hello, my friends. Thank you for coming to spend some time with me today. I'm so happy that you did. Before we get started, I would like to read God's Word. In quietness and confidence shall be your strength. Isaiah 30:15. And heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall never pass away. Matthew 24:35. Praise the Lord for that. Today I'm going to do a flip through of the fall journal. For all practical purposes, intent purposes, it is finished. But fall things are they're all around me. They're kind of, as much as I love fall, it's just everywhere I look, it's fall things. And I don't have a very big space, so you know how that can be. So yeah, I need to move on, but let's do our shout outs. Barbara Dailey, Rural Life 40. And I went over, she has a channel, and I guess she lives in a rural area. I'm not sure where, but she does have some lovely videos up, that are pertaining to where she lives and how. Susan Gazaway, Tammy, Christina from Scrap Crafted Stitchery, Selena, Candy from Candy's Creative, oh, there I go, Candy. Candy's Creative Creations. That's not right, is it? Candy. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that on my channel, after the video that went up about the little mini journal that I made from your papers, so many people said how lovely your papers were, and I just wanted you to know that. And maybe you should think about opening a Ko-Fi shop, if you enjoy making digitals, and put your digitals in there. Just a suggestion. Let's see. Debs, the Creative Book Shack. Simply Cassie, new to junk journaling. She's new to junk journaling. She does have a channel as well, and she has some lovely videos up already. You might want to check her channel out. It's just Simply Cassie, and I will list both of these ladies in my description box. But she is new to junk journaling. She just recently made her very first junk journal. She has a video posted regarding that, and she's really doing a great job, so keep it up, Cassie. Debbie Kelly, hi Debbie, and Emily Crochet, thank you so much to all of you ladies who commented. Again, your comments mean so very much to me. I really appreciate it. All right, so let's take a look at this journal. I've got my topper on. I'm having a little trouble with my eyes today, so you probably can see this better than I can, but I've got my topper on. I did actually use the example that I had from, I get a string on here, from JJ Sketches, and it was from this journaling card that I made for this journal. And I just took that same idea and carried it over to the cover because I liked it so much. It's so simple and yet I think attractive. There's the beads on the side. Open up. We've got a tuck spot here. Normally I make this into a pocket in the front, but I've had problems in the past getting some of the last items in that I wanted to get in, like my shaker card, and here's some journaling cards. Now these would not have a problem going in at all, but this shaker card would, so I decided just to make this a tuck spot, and that makes it a lot easier. Here's the poem by Robert Frost, A Late Walk. I'm not going to read these poems, but here's a pocket. I used some of the scrap of fabric from the cover. I put some lace at the bottom. This lace needs to be trimmed off. the things that need to be done is the lace needs to be trimmed. The tags all need some sort of toppers on them. And the little things like the little folio, and I'll show you as we go through, they need some little tags and journaling cards. So I like to put this in all my journals. It's just fun to make, and it's just kind of like a secret journaling spot. You lift the top off and you've got a little scrap pad inside that you can journal on. And then you just tuck it right back in here. And it goes back together, just like that. So this is where this tag lives, right here. It seems like he's gained weight. Another pretty paper. I think these papers are so pretty. Got some vintage music paper. This is just a book page and I stamped on it. I'm not too crazy. I don't know what color ink I used. I think it might have been the walnut stained, which I really like, but I'm not liking it on here so much, but it's okay. Here's some pumpkins. Looks like there's a pumpkin path going along here. I love these beautiful fall, autumn papers. I've had these for over a year on my computer, and I just printed some out and put them in because I thought they were so pretty. Here's a pretty page. Here's a little pocket. Oops. With a journaling card. And when I first started doing junk journals, for some reason, I thought that every page had to have lace on it or some sort of trim. I don't know why I thought that. I think maybe it's just whoever I was watching the most of used a lot of lace. So every pocket had to have lace, and I would get so upset and frustrated if I realized I wouldn't have enough lace. I don't do that anymore. Some journals I don't even put lace in, but I thought some lace in this one would be pretty, and really I only add it to a few pages, and I generally add it to the bottom of a page that has a pocket in it. So, but it needs to be trimmed off. I just put that on this morning. Here's another poem by William Wilfred Campbell. There's lots of places to journal in here and also to decorate. If a person wanted to do, I think this picture is very pretty too. This is one of the things that needs to be done. I need some little journaling cards or some little doodads to put down in here. I think this is a cool picture. This is the page that I stamped on some muslin and then made a matching pocket. So here's the tags that go in here. This is just a window tag. Fall is in the air. And here is my little waterfall. I put an eyelet here and put a dangle on it, so it'd be easy to open and close. I love these waterfalls. I could just play with them or make them all day long. I like them so much. When first time I attempted to make, I wanted to make one of these so bad. I saw it in somebody's journal online, and for some reason, I don't know why, I had like a mental block about how to get it to work. And then I watched the simplest video and it just clicked. And it's like, why was I having a problem with this? But anyway, that's my waterfall. Here's another poem called September Midnight by Sarah Teasdale. The back half of the, I was going to put something over this. I'm trying to learn to heat emboss. I've never done it before, and this is like a first attempt. It sort of kind of worked a little bit, but that stamp was just too small. So in a different context, it might have been all right. And I was going to put something over that, and I may still do that. I don't know. Here's a basket full of pumpkins. Then we have our pretty little village here. Here's a crinkly dictionary page. Some more of that pretty paper. More writing or decorating space. I have learned not to stuff my journals full because they're just not as I don't think they're as nice if they're still stuffed full. If it's my own personal journal, then I can stuff it as full as I want and have as much fun with it as I want. But if I hope to gift these or to sell them, I would like that other person to be able to also have the opportunity to add some personal touches. I love this page here in the center. Here are my center strings that I've added some dangles to that I made that one day on camera. So pretty, and they go with all these beautiful colors. I haven't cut the thread. I just tied that knot real loosely in case I change my mind and want to actually bead some beads on there. So there's supposed to be a pocket here, and when I was going through this, I realized that this is another spot for some secret, if you'd have it, journaling spot, but it's different than the other one. It just opens up here on the side, and there'll be some paper in here. I have to stuff the paper in there. And here's this little fun tag and pocket that I made. This is one of the things that needs to be done. This is a tuck spot. So like that tag that doesn't have a home yet could actually go back there, but I want to make it a pocket for it. So see, this could go back here like this. So I just put this scrap in here to remind me that I need to make a pocket and a little journaling card to go in here, and then this can be a little writing space. Another piece of book page. Here's a window pocket with this tag in there, tag journaling card. I'm not going to put a topper on this, although maybe I should, because maybe I will put a topper on this because I don't know why I made it so short, but I did. And then here's the back of that other one. I want to put some more lace on here and put a couple of journaling cards or stickers or the die cuts or something in there. More open space. Here's a piece of paper from that, the other half of the pumpkin path, and a piece of paper from the one of those French grammar books, or yeah, I think that's what it is, some vintage music paper. And I reinforced this paper because it is pretty brittle. And I knew it wouldn't hold, once I tore it out, I knew it wouldn't hold up under sewing. So I reinforced it, and I used some of this microboard tape. This works really well. It's very strong, and it's good to use for this kind of thing. And it's pretty much invisible. I mean, you can feel it there, but yeah. And here's a belly band that I made from, I lined some of this paper that I guess I accidentally made rice paper that I really love. And I think I'm going to actually use this as a page in the orange journal. because it's just about the right size, and I mean, it's as strong as can be. And this little folio here also needs some pieces put into it. And it's got some journaling space in it. There's a pocket here. I can put a card in here. This is all journaling space, little journaling spots. And here's another pocket right here. This is that envelope style journal, although this, if it was envelopes, it wouldn't have the third envelope. Actually, no, it's just made from, I just cut it. Maybe I did use envelopes to make this, but I don't think so. And then it has this tie around it. I'm not gonna tie it, I'm just gonna make sure the bow is here. And I need to either cut another piece of ribbon. I need to treat the ends of this ribbon so it doesn't fray. Which is a problem with the less expensive ribbons. They do tend to fray more than the other ones, you know, a little bit better quality. But they do the trick. So this goes right there. And then we have another tuck spot in the back with some more journaling cards. I love this paper, and it's this Autumn Mums or Fall Mums. I can't remember now what the paper pack was called. And even though it doesn't really go with the journal so much, the colors do, and it's definitely fall because of the flowers. And then this is a journaling card. And then this is our writing board. So this can just be put behind the pages. So if there's something lumpy bumpy behind it, you can still journal on it without losing any journaling space. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to write on here very well. But with this you can. And with this music paper, this doesn't need to be decorated. This could be written on. You could write between the lines, or however, I can just see taking a black pen and just writing on it. So this is my green fall journal. I'm going to get busy on the orange one. I really want to get these done so I can put everything away. My next project will be Christmas, but I think I'm going to work, once I get my orange fall journal done, I'm going to work on the Frosty the Snowman little golden book that I have for Christmas, and see what else kind of suits my fancy, and also work on the challenges that I'm doing. So here we go. I hope you enjoyed this and you like this journal. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Leave me a comment. I love your comments so much. And today is the last day. If you're interested to enter the giveaway, you just need to go to the video that I posted on Saturday morning. I believe it was making ephemera, the fall journal making ephemera or something like that. And leave a comment there. Happy birthday. Make sure that you're subscribed and that you're over 18. And then I'm going to close it out tonight. In the morning, I will go through all the people that did participate in that, and we'll put your names in a paper bag, and I'll have somebody draw out 2 names. So, alrighty then, I'm going to get off of here. I love you all. I appreciate each one of you. Thank you so much for being part of my channel, for subscribing and liking, and for the beautiful comments you leave. I truly, truly appreciate you and love you. You mean a lot to me. And I do pray for you every day. You whose names I know and I suspect, or I've heard you say that you're going through some sort of an issue, I keep you in my prayers. So I love you all, and I pray that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.